Yo, what's up,
back.
everybody? We are back.
We are back in the episode that we've been waiting on. It's finally here.
It's finally here.
It's finally here.
Robert is finally out of incarceration, and we're gonna talk a little bit about jail today.
Good old jail times, man.
Something you guys might get along.
All right, me and Robert can talk about this one.
Yeah.
We can talk about this one for sure.
So, start off.
What's up? Not usually used to people being nice to me.
We're nice to you.
Good. It's
We
good.
don't have a reason to be mean to you, Robert.
know,
I heard you were like a kingpin in there.
no. I mean, if you needed,
Was your brother just
Murray's,
bullshitting me the whole time?
If you needed Murray's Superior hairdressing, you're damn right. I was a kingpin.
Are you
I
still
bought him out. Really, got my commissary sheet here. Proof.
How many? See, we didn't have this shit. Like, we didn't have nothing. Because whenever I was in, I had my long hair. I would have loved some pomade.
Homemade.
But instead, I just used shitty fucking soap. And that was it.
Yeah,
That's all I had.
I don't know. It was my first time in jail, and
Well, for a stay, right? I mean, that was the first
for a big
extent.
stay. I knew at some point I was gonna have to take a shower.
Yeah, that's always the barrier cracker.
Yeah.
That's always the barrier cracker, especially at Greene County too, man, because they're open. Like
You're
they're just open.
You're gonna see some
So
dicks.
yeah,
People
you
are gonna see
definitely
your
see
dick.
some wee wees and booty holes.
Any
You
good
gotta-
dongs in there?
There's some monsters. Hey, there's some tater tots.
That was the weird part about being in Greene County for me, because I was like, whenever I was in Colorado, that's where I did most of my time. But they was kind of the same setup, but we had curtains. You know what I mean? So it's like at Greene County they don't have that. I mean, you're in a gym, locker room, showering with other men. Like that's how it is. So it was definitely weird going to Greene County and like taking that first shower.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll level with you. I probably did about the easiest time you could do. First, I was in the trailers. We had curtains.
yeah.
Then I became a trustee, and it was a remarkably private shower, and I'm proud to say that I pretty much jacked it every day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a
That's-
luxury.
yeah.
That's really something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to hide that shit when I was in there.
Yeah. No. There ain't no
People-
hiding it. You just.
People were jacking off in bars of soap and shit and taking them back to the room and emptying their sink. Like, dude, it was, If you got caught jacking off, it was like a whole deal.
A scarlet
Like,
letter kind of deal.
Yeah. Like, I remember this dude, what the fuck was his name? Axel. Yeah, this Nazi lowrider. He's
Nice.
a big motherfucker. But his roommate jacked off in his bar of soap on accident and left it. So that caused the whole situation where Axel was like, he told the guard, he was like, "You need to get him the fuck out of my room, or else I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him." Like, you had to hide that shit there. Like,
That's wild.
so Robert was just cranking him in the trailers.
I think
Oh, like a king.
Like, I mean, we all knew what we were doing in there. Like, but particularly after me, they usually started scrubbing the showers.
Big loads.
Yeah.
There was one guy. I didn't actually go in and look, but I have it on good authority from two people that walked right in and looked at. I guess he was just sitting in a chair in the water, just
Slow cranking it.
slow crank.
There's a lot of sad cranks in jail, I imagine.
That dude was probably doing 20 years.
Dude staring at the abyss.
Yeah.
No, I think
probably
he gets
doing
out
20
next
years.
month.
I mean, he was
Well,
wasting
he's
his
probably-
fucking,
he's
he was
probably
wasting
been
his
there
time
for a
then.
while.
Institutionalized now.
He might have been in there for a while then.
I'm telling you, for about 2 weeks, I was in the trailers and I was just getting used to it. And then this crazy guy comes in, and I'm in a middle bunk, so he's right there. He does all this Tourette's shit where he like shadow boxes, and then he like does this number. It's like fuck.
Nice.
And I was taking
Nice.
shit.
That's the kind of roommate you want.
Yeah.
Well, this was in the trailers. This is just 40 dudes packed into a sardine can. And I was in the bathroom taking a shit. And first thing you gotta do is you gotta get used to a guy looking you right in the eyes and like telling you about his family and shit while you're taking
Yeah.
a dump.
Yep.
So
No privacy.
yeah, so
There's no privacy.
I don't think I was talking with anybody, but that guy was in there and he just started having a moment. He was just beating the fuck out of everything, like stomping. And I'm like quietly trying to wipe my ass.
Don't want to disturb him.
The sandpaper.
You hurt your knee, son? You need a kiss? Come here.
Come here. Come on over here.
Just telling stories about. So anyway, the funny part about that story is I wipe my butt and I go to leave. And they're all holding the door shut. And I'm locked in there with this crazy man. He was just like, I'm kicking my ass.
He's like, liar, liar.
Yeah, it was a liar, liar situation.
Oh, that's funny. Hi, Rollo. Thank you for joining this adult conversation.
Yeah, so anyway, I stayed up all night long because, like I said, I was in the middle bunk. I was like, this dude's eyeballing me. He's out for blood. And I fell asleep for about like 2 seconds, or maybe probably like 5 minutes at like 8 o'clock in the morning. And one of the guards woke me up, and I about punched him in the face because I was on guard all night. And that happened. He said, hey, you want to be a trustee? I was like, yeah, sure. Fuck you. Go away. I thought I was going to be a trustee for the trailer. But
you guys to the big house?
I got sent to the big jail. One guy's like, man, you ain't going to like it. It's rough over there. I'm like, can I stay here, guys?
So for me, like, there was no trailers or anything like that, but like whenever I was in Greene County, like I was in the big house, and going from like the places that I went to Greene County was like, it was easy. Like it was so simple. But because then, like in Colorado, like I was in there with like, and there's people in Greene County that are doing a long time.
Right. Yeah.
But, like my cellmate in Greene County was doing 20 years. So, like there's definitely people like that in there, but like the vibe in Greene County was weird. Cause like when I got to Greene County, like as soon as I walked in, this old dude comes up to me. Like I still had all my stuff in my hands. I was like, I just walked in there, and he's like, you got any meth? I was like, no. Like, bro, what? Like, it was just weird. Like it was weird. Cause like when I got to Colorado, as soon as I walked in there, like I had, every dude in like the white car in my cell, and they're not big. So there was like 30, 40 people waiting outside my cell to look over my discovery to make sure I didn't do anything, like to make sure I didn't, snitch or whatever.
Right.
But it was one of those things where it's like, it was so weird. Cause like, I was like, dude, I've never been to prison before. I've never been to jail. Like I've never done any of that. So it's like, that's the first like minute and a half that I was in prison. That's the first minute that I was in prison.
Damn,
I walked upstairs, went to my cell, and the next thing I know, I turn around and my whole entire room's filled up with every white guy in that pod. And they're like looking over my discovery, doing all this stuff. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But as soon as like, dude, it's like as soon as they got done with it though, like as soon as they all looked at it, it was just like normal.
Now, Robert, did you know that Taylor spent some time, well, I guess maybe you didn't, but with Jared Fogle from Subway?
So I wasn't in there. I wasn't in there with him. So he got beat up 2 days, and like he was in the pod that I was in, but he got beat up 2 days before I got there.
So if he hadn't gotten beat up, theoretically,
I would have been in there with him.
With Jared Fogle.
Wow.
Yep. The Subway guy.
He was in the exact same prison. So I guess he got moved over to like the big part of the prison, because like I was in like the federal like holding part of the prison. So there was like that, and then there was the huge part of the prison, and then there was like the freedom place, like the
freedom place.
What's it called? Like the lowest part of like being in
the
prison.
Houses and stuff.
Yeah, no,
it's like those houses.
The houses
of
like you can go and like basically walk outside your own like
Denmark?
cell.
No. This is like you're about to get out of jail, and you kind of. It's like those houses.
House?
No. It's like those houses.
Pretty much. I mean, it's almost like a halfway house.
But the houses next to the medical prison.
It's like those
right there out in Springfield by the medical prison. There's a bunch of nice houses out there, like driveways.
I can't know what they're called.
Okay, something like that.
But yeah, it's like they had all three of those, and like he got moved over to the big part of the prison. But Yeah, I was that, and then like going to Oklahoma. The other thing was too is that being in Oklahoma
Why are you shifting around so much?
because I had to get transferred back to here.
Oh, so that was like
yeah,
you're holding out for
like
the night.
when I first got picked up, I was in Colorado, so I went and did time there, and it took forever for them to like start moving me. So
Right.
I did that, and then I went to Oklahoma, and I was there for a couple weeks. But then, like years later, I find out that I was actually in there at the same time as Tiger King.
No shit.
Yeah, I was in Grady County,
No shit.
which is in Chickasha, Oklahoma, and everyone there calls it chicken shit Oklahoma because it smells like chicken factory.
Yeah.
But he was in this same prison that I was in, while I was there. So like I found that out years later because then the Tiger King thing came out and blah blah blah.
Mhm.
But then at the end when they showed like him going to prison, I was like, dude, that's when I was in there.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it was weird.
Damn.
But
Yeah, that would have been a fun run.
Did
Yeah,
he,
it would've
did
been-
he offer you a tiger and or meth?
I wasn't in there with them.
Oh.
Like he was in the prison, but there was like 6 or 7 other pods.
That's
But it was the
crazy.
same situation too. It's like there was 30 people in one room. They were all triple bunks. There was 2 tables, one sink that you can like, brush your teeth in. And then there was 2 toilets, one for poop, one for pee. And there was 1 shower
Wow.
for 30 people. So
Damn, that's
if you ever tried to shower in the morning, which you learn this stuff quick. I mean, you adapt whenever you go in, like on the things like
Yeah.
you have to learn like very quickly.
So Robert, what was your first adaptation you had to learn when you moved? Like, what was the first? You're like, oh, I gotta fucking do this right. Like, what was your first wake up call to prison?
Well, it's
Or
just,
jail.
It's just county. Probably whenever I got to the trustee pod, because I was like the biggest guy in the trailer, believe it or not. So first it was like nobody tells you what to do when you're the biggest guy. Somebody's they're all gonna want to hit me.
Yeah.
But I think that's just a myth. Everybody in there was pretty cool. I get over to the trustee trailer. Everybody's just fucking huge, or not the
Yeah.
trailer. It's like it's like the old booking, so it's the bottom of the old jail. It's a fucking dungeon, and everybody's fucking huge because they work you like mules down there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god, I've been with the rapists and the murderers now.
Yeah. That's what he called and told. That's why he's going to call in tonight. He's like, I can't. I'm in with rapists and murderers now.
I was scared out of my fucking mind. I was like, I want to go back to the trailers, but I'm like a bitch.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, and when you go in a place like that, like, one of the first things that I was told, like after everyone cleared my room was like, it's small things. It's small things. Like, what was it? Don't spit in the sink,
Yeah.
spit in the toilet. Like whenever you brush your teeth.
Mhm.
So that was like a really weird thing. And then like always
Sure.
wipe the toilet, whether you pooped or you pissed, it doesn't matter. Like
So
always wipe the
Was
toilet.
there a reason for the spit thing? Like
'Cause you make
hepatitis or
food
something?
and-
Yeah,
or
you
you
make
do
food in there.
laundry.
I mean, you do
Oh,
food, like
yeah.
you make food, which we had laundry, a laundry facility, but like you didn't do your own laundry. Like we had like basically like trustee type of things where like you had people that did your laundry for you. But it's just like you put your bowls in there, you clean your bowls, you do all that stuff like in your sink. So it's like you have to like abide by the rules that like live in that prison.
I was getting this guy. He looked a lot like me. He had a slick back, and everybody would all these guys. Like one of the guys with like a 13 tattooed on his neck. Another guy with some Swazis tattooed on his chest. They're all like, "Man, wow, he's got a way better slick back than you, Sharp." And they're all just like getting this guy all riled up to come kick my ass. And he's huge. He's just absolutely huge. Just a terrifying motherfucker. Sorry. But he's always doing this thing where he's staring. He's just staring at me. And and for a couple of days, I was really scared that this guy was gonna I was gonna have to fight him, and like this was a fight that I was not gonna win by any means. like the dude was gonna punt me across the whole. And he, I guess his nose was broken, and he just stares at his nose, and I don't know why he licks his teeth, but he wasn't even looking at me. But those are the little things about jail,
Yeah.
He was actually turned out to be like the nicest guy I've ever met, but I thought he wanted to kill me for like 3 days.
Just, I mean, that's the thing is like, you don't know with people. Like, especially like you don't know how, because really you don't want to ask someone like how long they're doing. You don't ever
So,
really
like,
want to ask
taboo
that
kind of
question.
a-
Like,
kind of
oh,
a
what are you
deal.
in here for? You know, how long are you going to be in here?
So
You know,
you
it's
don't
like,
really ask those kind of questions.
no, like, and if people do ask you those questions, it's like you can take it whatever way you want. Like when people would ask me like, what were you doing? You know, blah, blah. And like, I'm like, well, first of all, you guys have read my Discovery. You knew you knew what I was doing.
Right.
But they're like, well, how long are you doing? I was like, I don't know. I was like, I literally do not know. So it was just, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, I never asked anyone besides like my cellmate, because I spent the most time with him and like, you know, we had conversations and shit like that. But, you know, I asked him like what he was doing and, you know, why he was in there currently and things like that. And like, he didn't care, you know, like I was with him every day, you know, I was
Right,
locked in a cell with him
yeah.
every single day. So he didn't care. And
Can you actually tell the Tweety Bird story real quick?
Ooh, Tweety Bird.
Or is that not
like
the whole entire like 5-minute story of Tweety Bird?
so this is, like I said, I was in there with savages. Okay. I'm just going to put it that way. I was in there with savages. And
Sure. Because this is federal prison.
this is federal prison.
This is the big
So
boys.
yeah, there's no bond, there's no bail, there's no nothing.
There's no hope.
You're in there
You're out of
and
there.
you ain't getting out until you get out. So it's one of those things where it's like you know, I start getting like pretty like comfortable, I guess. You know, like I didn't really worry about people like trying to fight me or whatever, which is always the thing that you're worried about at first. Like, you know, just like he was saying.
Is that an unreasonable thing to think?
No, because you just don't know. I mean, like someone could want to beat you up because you have slick back hair.
Yeah.
You know, someone could want to
Yeah,
beat you
man.
up because you have a beard. You know, it's just like, I mean, it's just weird. It's weird shit, you know, and at the same time, it's like, you really have to be careful with tattoos because some people are like, oh, that's gang affiliated or whatever. It's like, no, it's not. I promise you it's not.
I mean, sometimes I want to beat you up because you have a beard and I can't grow one to save my life.
That's a fight you don't want to pick though. That's a fight you just don't
I'll
pick.
get knocked the hell out, but I
You'll
still
learn
want to do it every
And
now
I'll
and
still
then.
have a beard. Like,
Yeah, you learn
I'll
that
still have
pretty
a
quick
beard
in
and you get
prison.
beat up. But
Yeah.
you know, it's just like you know, I started getting comfortable or whatever. And like, you know, everything was like, it just felt like normal, you know, like everything felt normal in there, which is a weird point to get to when you're in prison. But I mean, it's just like, it felt normal. So like, there was this dude named Tweety and I don't ask questions. I'm not like, why the fuck would you like, guess you could tell like, I mean, he has been through some shit. And I was like, why would you have like a weird girly nickname like that? Like, why would your nickname that everyone calls you is Tweety? So I never asked a question. I just, you know, I called him Tweety. I didn't even know the dude's real fucking name. I didn't know.
Right.
I didn't care to ask. I was like, everyone else calls him Tweety, so I'm going to call him Tweety as well. But anyways, you know, Tweety was one of those guys where it was like, he was outgoing, but he was just fucking weird, man. Like, he was weird. And he came up to me one day and I was sitting in my cell with my cellmate and we were just sitting there talking, blah, blah, blah. I think it was like right after lunch or whatever. And Tweety comes in there and he's like, you want to know how I got the nickname Tweety Bird? And I was like, I mean, sure. And he just pulls out his dick. And Tweety Bird was tattooed on his cock.
Oh.
And he said, you want to see, he's like, you want to watch Tweety Bird fly? And I was like, no, not really.
Was that an innuendo?
I was like,
Does he
not-
pull his ball
not really.
sack apart.
I don't know what his plan was, but
Russell, don't
I was
go.
like, no, I'm good, man. And he's like, all right, cool. And he just like put his shit up and then we just like started talking about random shit. But the funniest time that I had when I was locked up was with Tweety Bird and this dude named John Boy. John Boy was also a Nazi lowrider. And he actually got his eye stabbed out in prison.
Damn.
They got in a huge.
Could he still use it?
I mean, it did whatever the fuck it wanted to do. It was a fake one. So like his eye just basically did whatever. He was super fucking cool. He's a tattoo artist outside of prison, and he just, you know, he did shit that he just couldn't stop doing. But so we were sitting there eating dinner one day, and we were all out, you know, eating dinner, blah, blah, blah. And it was a meal that I think Tweety like really enjoyed, because he screamed across the whole entire pod. He's like, John Boy, you know, give me your tray. And John Boy was like, fuck you. And he's like, I will fuck you. And John Boy was like, come do it then. John Boy was like, come do it. And they were friends. This is all bullshit. You know,
Okay.
this is all
All right.
bullshit.
All right.
So John Boy was like, come do it then. And Tweety Bird's like, fucking pull your pants down. He's like, fucking pull your pants down. I'll come over there right now. And I put this on everything that I love. John Boy gets up, takes off his clothes and bends over and is welcoming Tweety.
Wow.
Welcome him,
So
like right in the middle of everything. The guard is up there, and I look at the fucking guard because I'm like, he's coming out here for sure. And the guard is dying laughing. He is fucking dying. So then Tweety like fucking gets up, pulls his shit out, like starts like running at him, like cranking his own meat, like cranking his own shit. So he gets right next to like incision, basically.
Insertion.
And whatever. Insertion, whatever. Entering the hole, right? And he stops. He stops. And John Boy's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? You too scared? He's like, you too scared? He's like, I told you wouldn't do it. And then like we just went back to eating our dinner. I was like, dude, everyone in the pod was dying. Everyone was dying laughing. Like that, I mean, you just don't see stuff like that outside.
No, absolutely
you
not.
do not see that outside. But
One extreme game of gay chicken.
yeah, no,
pretty
100%.
much.
I mean, that's exactly what it was.
Like I saw some pretty gay shit. And it was just county.
Yep. I mean, it's just like you're with dudes every day. And it's just like naturally something that happens where you just say gayish things because you're surrounded by men every day. Just
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it just becomes that.
it's normal.
It's
you
the
know?
same like on a work crew. Somebody just start saying gay shit.
I
Yeah.
thought I was like gonna be cool with all that and be like, yeah, I'll fit right in with saying gay shit. But no, dude,
Real
I
gay
watched two
stuff.
dudes kissing in an elevator.
Like intimately?
No, like violently. like playing gay chicken. Like, I bet you won't do it, pussy. It really made me feel like Andy Dufresne in the laundry room, man.
It's
Because it was whenever I was in the laundry as a laundry trustee, these dudes were kissing on the elevator.
yeah. I never saw none of that. I never had to deal with any of
Well,
that.
that's the part of
Because no one would
County-
like, people would get gay, but they wouldn't like actually like get gay. You
like,
know.
Well, that's what I heard. A few people that seemed, everybody's full of shit when you're in there. Like, but one guy that seemed old enough to maybe he'd gone through a few sentences in a few different jails. He kept going on about how everybody's a fucking homo. It's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
Oh,
He just
wow.
Adam
A
and Eve, not
biblical,
Adam and Steve.
biblical
Nah,
homophobe.
man.
Nice.
Nah, man. Cocaine's too slow for me. I like to go fast. It's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
God damn it.
And,
It's so gay.
He was in the bunk right next to me, so I always get him wound up. I'm a Democrat.
It just starts a whole world of shit.
That one blew his fucking
Yeah,
mind.
that'll start a whole
Whoa,
world of
whoa, whoa,
shit.
whoa, whoa,
No,
whoa,
calm
what?
down now. Calm down there. Don't. Yeah, dude, you don't talk politics in prison.
Oh,
You don't do it unless like
Really?
you want to start a gang fight. Like
Yeah,
you don't want to do it. You know, it's like because there's so many different like outlooks on politics, whether you're outside or inside, it doesn't matter. But it's more like crazy on the inside because it's like that's one of the only things that like people are like watching every day. You know, that's on the TV every single day. So it's like you say something wrong, about Black Lives Matter.
right.
Well, you're also in a pod with a bunch of people that are like die hard Black Lives Matter. So it's like
right.
you don't want to open that can of worms. It's like
excuse me, have you seen the mansion they bought with all that money? You guys
Yeah.
see this?
like
he's
imagine the
asking-
prisons. Imagine the prisons like the Kyle whatever the fuck his
Rittenhouse?
name was. Yeah, it's like imagine that like all the people that aren't white are being like, oh, that's white privilege. That's white privilege.
Yeah,
it's
it's
white
just
privilege.
a bunch
Blah
of
blah blah.
unnecessary.
But it's
drama.
like it's real there. It's not just like we could say it here and it's not that big of a deal. We could talk about talk to people about it. But in there, it's like no, like it's
Like
white
religion.
privilege, and you're not gonna be like, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. What about it?
Actually, I've been
It's like
thinking about this a lot.
yeah. Like what are you gonna do about it? And it's like oh, like, and then you start getting people looking at you, crazy like Robert's old boy was. It's like
well,
yeah, it's just a problem. You're like
I mean-
okay, now he wants to fight me.
Oh,
Like,
wank guys.
now you got to
your-
watch out for
your
this guy.
world's just so small in there. It's like it just revolves around dinner, lunch, breakfast, and rec time.
Yep.
And if anything messes with your routine or somebody it's just like whenever you get mad at somebody you work with, only you have to live with them in a closed closed environment where
Can't get away from them.
like that's what,
You can't get away from them.
that's what I mean by I was lucky that I was a trustee, so they couldn't, like everybody down there was for the most part talk. Everybody would buck up a little bit, and then it'd just be done.
Yep.
There was never anything that I saw that was, that bad. So
Yeah, I only saw one fight whenever I was in there. It was pretty bad, but I only saw one. And it was one dude that, like, as soon as I walked in there, I was like, I'm not fucking with that guy.
Right.
Like, as soon as I walked in there, I was like, nope, I'll fight everyone else in here, just not him.
Yeah.
And then he is one of the guys who got into a fight, and he beat the living shit out of this other guy. I was like, see, nope.
That's right.
Nope.
Right there. That's why. It's
Nope.
why, folks.
I'm not. Nope. That's not me. Like, it's, yeah.
So, Robert, you got a bunch of stuff here. Why don't you?
a lot of this is just out of the vending machine. But,
Now it's a vending machine, and you got some kind of credit system, or how does that kind of
work? You wear
work?
a wristband, and you got to tag it, and then you got to put in your booking number, and then it'll tell you what your balance is.
Whether or not you can afford
But,
your
that never
your-
actually worked right, so you'd have to wait till there was like all the corrections officers there at Greene County are like 18 to 25. If they're older than that, they're doing something cool. If they're not, they're babysitting everybody.
Mm.
So or they're really old and they're babysitting. But you can always find somebody that's cool enough to print you off your barcode. But you get like your orange slices. Those are pretty good. Let's just get right into it.
Well, that's what you're doing here. We're eating some prison food.
Well,
Let me try some.
all right. I hope it's passed around like a doob.
And we don't do that around here. Parole world.
Daddy's so cool.
Yeah. Most people don't know this, but this is like
Lifeline.
the most important thing in prison. Those probably too, but we didn't have those.
Dude,
So
these are bad to the bone. You got one of these, you can get your
What is
you
that?
can get your wiener sucked on a Wednesday.
yeah, like
Thursdays they're not gonna want to because they've only got to wait like an hour.
this is literally your lifeline in prison.
Mm.
Coffee, mud.
Mud butt.
Yeah,
No.
like everyone, because you can only order where I was. You can only order 2 bags of this a week. That doesn't last
Maximum.
very long.
No, not really.
So, and especially because, we didn't have like any other like actual drinks. So you had like water, you could order 1 case of soda or 1 12-pack of soda. And then you could order coffee, and that was it. Other than that, you were drinking water. And, they, of course, every once in a while they would bring around like, some like really terrible Kool-Aid stuff. It had no sugar in it.
Oh,
Like it was disgusting.
Like drinking a Kool-Aid packet and water.
Yeah, like, but it wasn't even that good. Like, it literally wasn't even that good. But
we get a nice ceremonial.
yep,
Hear that?
there it is. But,
You know that sound.
Yeah.
yeah. Now this is the point where like if it's the middle of the night, everybody
yeah,
everybody jumps.
They
up.
know what's
If
going on.
If you're in the trailer, like 4 heads will pop out of the sides of the trailer. Like, who's got the coffee? You're the most popular man in county when you open up this bag.
and cheese sauce,
Oh yeah.
cheese sauce.
Damn, we spoon it.
It comes in a squeeze bag.
Yeah,
Put it on a cracker. I like
Damn.
to put it. I think dude, the beans are just awful. Unless they're the cowboy beans with.
oh, we
jalapenos.
had good beans, man.
Oh,
Damn, dude.
That was one of my favorite things we had there, and you could order like 4 or
And
5
you're a
packs of them.
chef, so maybe you just got bad taste.
These beans are bad. Like imagine like.
Were they the dried ones?
No, there's like refried beans. Here's like half.
Oh no, we
fried,
had these
and
dried
then
ones.
packed with shit from like the last week's.
Yeah, no, we had dried.
Hot water in here.
Did you water first?
We
Is
had
that how it's
dried
done?
beans in packs like this, and you can either get regular ones, you can get jalapeno ones. Fire,
Really?
fire, dude. I ordered four packs of those every single time, because I would go through them because you put them in your ramen noodles, gives it a whole depth of flavor.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, like whenever they would do like nachos and stuff like that, which took a hot commodity
Nah,
of
hang on, no.
products.
You're gonna well let me mix that.
Well, I don't want. How much water you want in
you're,
there?
You're getting.
You're stomping
You're getting
on
the
Getting
full,
antsy.
the full experience. Now, just so you know, I call this the Keefy cleanse. How many toilets you got?
How much are you putting in there?
Yeah, I think that was just 2 scoops.
No, it's 3. And then you get about 8 ounces of water.
How much is that? About half the thing?
Let me eyeball it.
Well, I was trying
Okay,
to
let me
avoid
just, let me just say, add one
There,
teaspoon.
you go now. Just keep
Add
going.
1 teaspoon to a cup of water.
Well, I just eyeball it.
Yeah, you're not eyeballing it here. You're fucking it up.
It's not about the taste. It's about how it makes you feel.
Robert, please watch. All right, we're gonna have to do a weird
Get
kind
some
of.
mud there.
No, I was just trying to keep that logo out in cases
In case
Parole
it-
Opera was watching, and then he immediately slams it in your camera frame. I was like, well,
There's
what
a
was
kid in the camera frame.
Yeah, it's like, damn it.
All right.
All right, so
That's
that's
for you.
1. Ooh, I think there needs to be some more water to that.
I think
Guaranteed.
I
Look at
think you ate shit.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. You want to see?
It's not about the.
I think it's about.
Because I used to do 1 to 1. Like I would do 1 spoonful to a cup of water.
Oh, to a cup.
That
Well,
was
no,
it.
I do two spoons.
To a
But I
cup?
call them a lukewarm double pumper.
Of course you did.
Lukewarm double pumper.
you chug one down.
So those that are just tuning in, we're drinking what is currency.
Yeah, yeah, dude, it's everything. It's literally everything.
Keef coffee. It's Colombian blend. We have hot water here from the tap.
You can get 3 times the amount of ramen noodles if you just like gave one of those to people.
So how does this compare to like Folgers instant?
it's
I don't
not
know.
about the taste.
Yeah, like
It's
No,
about
I mean
how
not,
it makes
not the
you feel.
taste. I mean it's because I've had instant.
It's ready. Drink it. That's how it compares.
like it's not bad.
It needs more water, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
You want a little frothy. If you need more water, you need more water.
It's
That's
like an
up to you.
espresso. No, I'll take the mud butt. That's fine.
I'll take the mud, but
Damn, yeah, just look at that.
I gave him the most water. It's a
yeah,
respectful.
see, that
thing to
almost
do.
tastes like because we would add a little bit of which that was the other thing too was creamer, and there was like the other
Yeah,
part
that's way better.
of the liquid gold mine. Like I mean, if you had creamer and coffee, you were
Damn,
set
how are you getting creamer?
because
It's
you could only order one, and it was like an actual
Oh,
full.
What a purgatory hell.
You could order. It was a full one though, so you had to be real careful with how much creamer you used.
Did you use? Is it like
This
the
is an 8
instant-
ounce.
It was
bag.
the-
powder,
It was the real stuff. No, like
like a dairy product.
yeah,
How'd you keep it cold?
you didn't.
You want
Yeah,
some?
you didn't keep it cold. You could buy the dried one, but it was in a lot
You done with
smaller,
yours?
a lot smaller
All
container.
right, make Dimitri a batch.
All right, you good?
Here, I don't need it. I'll
Yeah.
have another heart attack.
Woo! All right.
Yeah, that's
I take you back.
Hey, Ron,
Yeah.
That's
the thing is like it's not bad.
Let me show you how.
No, it's not the worst.
No,
Well,
like I've had worse coffee.
when you get the,
Not far off from gas station, dude.
No,
Come and go coffee.
I went from like nice hot water in the trailers to like just lukewarm trash down in the dungeon.
not
So I just put 2 scoops to my little like 5.
that was the problem too. Is like
So, wait, what are you making here? You're smashing up a Crunch Bar?
Yeah,
No,
it's my Crunch Bar. I can smash it over
well,
one.
sure, but is it for?
Cajun mix.
All right, but what do you've got coffee brain?
Look,
Talk about the
I got
Crunch Bar.
shit. Hey, what
Are you
why
mixing
you,
the
hey, why you pushing up on me, dog?
I don't know.
That's- so what we're making is my favorite little treat. You take the Cajun mix, Cajun spicy mix, crush up a Crunch Bar. This costs you about $3.26 on the inside, so that makes it a delicacy. Because it's $1.35 for this, $1.50 for this.
No.
It's not about
This ain't your
it's not,
granddaddy's
it's not
coffee.
for the weak. It's definitely not for the weak.
it's for the people locked away in jail. It's freeze dried coffee.
Yeah, you wouldn't do great in prison. I'm just gonna throw it out there right now.
Ass rape.
Yeah, you would be one of the first ones that
Yeah, you.
unfortunately gets
All right,
So
I don't
am
understand though. So you're making you're okay.
So what I'm doing here is I'm adding a little sweetness to this Cajun.
Oh
Spicy.
wow, okay. Sort of like adding M&Ms
Making like a
to
trail
your
mix.
popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try some. I don't care how late it is.
Yeah, you ate the rest. You ate a bunch of those oranges.
Now, I usually have a little dollar jail bowl.
Damn,
To mix
I
these
bet
up.
that is good.
But whenever
bet
they're
that is
cold,
true.
Sweet, salty, and heat, baby.
The Holy Tribunal.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Yeah,
Hey,
see?
save some for the rest of us.
Hey, back up now.
Get your little paws out of there.
All right, so there's,
And drops.
All right.
man, that takes me back to last week.
Damn, dude, this is really good.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I need to find.
Mm. Try that. You can serve that sometime. You should get an old cop paddy wagon and serve jail food out of it.
That's already been done.
Oh, really? Oh, no.
Get some, Dimitri. I mean,
Oh,
it's
just,
delicious.
oh, Dimitri, I guess, yeah, you can have some. I was going to finish it off.
Now it's very disrespectful to walk out of there with all this shit like I did.
Oh, was it?
Very.
You normally leave it.
Yeah,
For
you
your-
leave it
yeah.
for the broke motherfuckers, but everybody I was in there with had a fucking job. You make $3 a day, dude.
Yeah.
You get your own stuff. It's not my fault you're hooked on snorting pouches.
Yeah, I left all my stuff everywhere I went.
No.
No,
Didn't take it for a podcast.
no. And I should have taken those beans.
You want to try some?
I should have taken the beans. But I don't know if that was in Colorado. I never had them again after
Was
that.
like
It's
the
bean
beans that
country.
they cooked for dinner or something they had on the commissary?
It was on commissary.
No, these are the beans that they cooked for dinner that I was talking about. They were terrible.
No, ours were on commissary. They were little dried packs of beans.
Tell me if I'm wrong. Do these taste like chemicals?
Probably.
Guess Feifel's over. I can hear the fanfare. What do these taste like?
No.
No, that's just my brain.
So we
No
got
one's slipping food or slipping shit in your food right now, Robert.
we got Moon Lodge. Moon Lodge sour
I
cream
was
and
thinking
onion.
about it, man. Maybe they were. Maybe they were. Hey, why you hogging all the?
Why you hogging the hot commodity over there?
Yeah,
Robert?
dude.
These taste like Always Say or whatever Grandma used to
All
get.
these,
All these
whatever had all these. Yeah, you like it? It's his first time eating jail food. He's only at 4. That's probably a record.
You guys had way more stuff than we did.
Oh yeah, no,
This
you
is
can,
nice.
no. Take a look through the sheet. That's all the stuff you can get. You got
What's
one.
that tropical milk? What is this? Sunflowers, I didn't think were that tropical. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you don't like listening to people eat stuff, I'd just tune out for a minute.
Yeah, it's like our commissary list was probably
Ew, raisins, gross.
like just this side.
Were these
And that
worth
was-
anything? Were these raisins worth anything in prison?
Probably.
I mean, everything's worth.
These got something.
Yeah, it was probably like only this.
Yeah, I don't like tropical.
And that was
Damn.
with like all like the clothes, the shoes, everything. It was probably only one side.
Let me see. So this is the what do you want? The tropical mix? It's not good. A lot of raisins. Man, you are living in luxury, really.
Yeah, dude,
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
that's what I'm telling you. When I got to Greene County, I was like, this is
Nice.
dope.
No, dude, it's pretty awesome.
Hey, you want some raisins, little man?
I'm not gonna lie. It was really easy time to do because I had a radio.
What's indigent legals?
That means I don't know exactly, but it means if you're broke, you can still get them.
Like they legally have to give them to you?
Yeah, but they still charge them for you. Charge you for them.
Postcards, you get some Tylenol. Now, why didn't you go with the Pro Glow gel pomade?
Because it smells like butt sex. It's terrible. I'm a Murray's man,
Dude,
goddamn
the
it.
Murray's is straight Vaseline. That's what butt sex smells like. But it's got a nice oily scent.
Yeah, that's fragrance. It's right there.
It's the
There's
difference.
the ingredients.
What happens when you
Well,
eat
fair.
that Cajun?
Yeah, give him some coffee.
Yeah, no, see, that's what I mean. You know, it really gets you going. You know, real coffee.
What's Chap It? Is that chapstick?
Yeah, I actually have some right here.
Any good?
Oh, absolutely. It's a tropical lip balm.
Absolutely.
Damn, a ponytail holder. Oh, that is nice.
Yeah. Well, actually,
They have ponytail holders?
Yeah, I just saw that ponytail holder. 25
We had to use
cents.
it
gloves.
does.
like plastic gloves.
like latex gloves around the outside where the wrist is.
So you didn't cut your hair while you were in prison?
Mm.
You just went for it. Were you afraid that would made you like more ladylike
You don't
No.
want to get a
going
prison
in? No.
cut.
Huh?
You know,
Well,
I
I'm
got-
just saying.
I got my beard cut in prison.
but not
That
your
was it.
hair.
Mm-mm.
So you went even more looking like a lady.
Yeah, and that was one of those things where I was like, I don't give a shit. I'm already in here.
But I guess you already figured it out by then
Yeah.
that you're probably not getting
And
BR'd.
I had to keep asking the janitor.
Rhymes with grape.
Rhymes with rut grape.
Yeah, I had to keep asking the janitor to give me a glove so I can take the outside of it off and actually put my hair up.
Dude, so you could get a ponytail holder, huh?
And there,
Oh, the orange slice, that's big money.
How much? Yeah, whoa. What do you got?
$1, please. You got another bag? You got another
Get me
bag?
some pouches on commissary.
They were just sandals. They're fine. So, what about a denture cup? You find yourself needing a denture cup?
I mean, yeah, for my earplugs, but I just didn't want to be hanging around with a denture cup because they're gonna think my teeth were fake. Want me to suck them off or something?
Any antifuncals?
No, I got some.
$4 for a pair of boxers?
Yeah,
Oh, by the way, Bob Barker institutional shit. Bob Barker I guess he owns the company.
the actual Bob Barker.
I don't know who else would put Bob Barker as their name, but all this shit is available through bobbarkerinstitutional.com or whatever it is. I'm not exactly for sure what
These
it
slippers.
These slippers, I still got them.
I'd polish them with Murray's. I swear to God, I would, dude. Like I was like, once I got to laundry, I mean, I was no scrub. Let
Yeah.
me tell you that I was somebody on the inside.
Yeah, I still have my.
I was like the nicest.
Because since I got
Here
transferred,
it is, bobbarker.com. You can get any of this stuff on the outside, it sounds like. So
You just gotta buy
you
it
can
in
get a
bulk.
prison shirt. Look at this outerwear. You can get outerwear.
You eat all
Jumpsuits.
I have those bottoms.
Yeah,
I
now
have a white tee.
so while we're
I
in
have a pair
clothes,
of
Robert, you
slippers.
brought some examples of prison wear.
yeah. So,
Fashion shoot. Put them on.
so
Run the one. Walk the runway. Dang it.
So there was a gentleman who he had, sadly,
Is that his shirt that you slept in?
That's so much worse. This is
Yeah,
the most
he-
disrespectful thing I've ever seen.
he overdosed. He didn't make it, and I got his laundry.
Prison's a cruel mistress.
I
Yeah.
was gonna start up Dead Threads. See, like you just
He must have been a big boy. Or is it yours?
You call me fat. He had several different sizes. He was a major player. That's how you get enough whatever to OD in there. Actually, surprisingly enough, there are a lot of overdoses.
How easy would it have been for you to get drugs?
I probably just had to ask.
Especially in Greene County.
No, I mean, they had to lock that last week I was there. They had to lock down. They turned all of Depot into a segregation unit because
What's that supposed to mean?
you lose everything. They take your commissary. They take your sheets.
I was thinking, remember the Titans style segregation. My bad. Go continue.
That's a civil rights movement.
Yeah. Well, remember the Titans is a big part of the civil rights. Remember when they went to Gettysburg?
no.
Yeah, they learned that they're all fighting the same good fight.
Also, I saw earlier that those prisons that I was talking about are called camps. That's what they're called.
Oh, prison camps.
Yeah.
We
Dude,
saw,
we saw
one.
one.
We took a
Okay.
picture.
That's what they are. The easy
Gotcha.
time.
Nice.
Yeah.
I always wondered what that meant.
Yep.
Yeah,
Prison
That
Rollo,
Cajun mix is
Rollo,
good,
he
dude.
ate all of the
lemon drops.
Yeah, he did eat all that.
Now lemon drops, those are real. You take your bottle of tea. You're not actually supposed to have a bottle for your tea. The trailers are just outlaws, shit. At the whole place, they really don't care until you piss somebody off, and then they come in and raid you. Oh hell! Back to the story. First night I'm there.
About the
They-
overdose guy?
Oh, that was.
Yeah, what story? I feel like we stopped and started 100 stories.
Yeah, this is going.
Where'd those
swi-
seeds go?
swimmingly.
Give me those seeds.
There were raisins in there. Be careful.
I don't give a fuck. I like raisins.
Well, so this guy, he was chugging.
Kill dogs.
He was drinking hand sanitizer.
Raisins. They kill dogs. Oh.
If you guys want to try a fruit sour ball, I have it on good authority that these green ones taste like
Don't give a shot.
I'll try it.
I'll let you know.
Pass out the green ones. Those are big money in there.
I need to clean my palate real quick.
You ever tasted?
You
You want a meth ball?
I still got a lemon drop, so I don't want to do both at one
Oh,
time.
yeah.
That's just overdosing.
Then it just tastes like meth and bleach.
It's meth and pine salt.
Yeah.
Very pine salty for sure.
Well, these are the pine salt.
No, these are fucking pine salt over here.
So,
Wow, that's a fabuloso. No, that's not good.
You're ruining your lemon
You'd be
drop.
real popular
Yeah,
inside.
they love you inside.
So anyway,
That's
I
fucking
guess,
horrible.
I guess we were talking about clothing.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm right there with you.
No, show me your underpants.
These ones I actually bought for me. That's why the number's still on it here. I'll just swing them over here. Oh, there he is.
So they make them orange in case you try and run, I guess.
Yeah, it's like hunting. It's a
High
hunting
vis.
thing.
It's big enough.
There's a cleaning station going on right now on these taste buds, bro.
It's bad.
This is,
It's just stripping the inside of
it's,
your
the,
mouth.
it's the power of pine salt, baby. It's happening.
That's the power of the
Turpentine.
meth ball.
Yeah, that tastes like battery acid, all right.
So there's all kinds of wear. Now, if you want to get your waves on,
What's a
You
Pinot? Hey, what's a Pinot child card? It says right here, a Pinot child
let
card.
me read it because I can only. It's a pinnacle card.
Hold on, that's
It's-
not how you spell pinnacle.
The next step is
Pinot
reading.
child.
Pinochle. Pinnacle. So it's pinnacle.
The damn meth ball got him.
High as hell.
There's a damn
Russ is
conspiracy.
He's lit right now.
You get a little keefy in him. A
Yep.
little keef.
Get a little mud and some meth.
Okay,
Little
well,
mud in the meth ball. He's all right.
Now I'm seeing several different flavors of coffee on this as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I
Is
had
this the best one, or are you holding out?
no. This was the best one, but there was a yellow bag that I had. But
That's the Colombian one, right?
This is
Is it-
Colombian, yeah.
Well, it should
Blue
be the
bag.
yellow bag.
Yeah, yellow bag. Oh, yellow
Yeah,
bag.
they-
Yeah, it is. It says
the yellow
Colombian
bag is-
yellow.
It's the same thing there. This is the only one that people drank in
What do they do with the
the
other
prison I was at. They just didn't fucking sell them.
one? Oh,
But we had those two options
Yeah,
too.
it's-
But
it's
everyone
disgusting.
always just drank.
we get an
These
Alturo
ones.
blend as well. What is that? Decaf.
decaf.
Yeah, no one drank that.
Yeah. Well, see.
That's how
Yeah,
you get
no one
PR'd.
drank that.
But so I had it. I was like, this was just less than a week ago. I had it. Really,
Just getting cappuccino packets.
the sisters,
The ladies. That's for the women's unit.
I meant like the rapists.
I know.
That's how they lure you in.
Wouldn't the rapists technically be like the brothers?
I never
It'd be
understood
the rape victims that would be the sisters, right? I mean, this is all of Shawshank. I don't know.
It is what it is.
Charlie said you're not doing a good job because you've never put into 3 split screen.
Oh, you like the 3 split screen? I haven't even set
Yeah.
it up. He was
Charlie
just
said
supposed to.
it's actually quite annoying just going back and forth and never going into 3-person.
Yeah, I was gonna have you do it. Oh, you guys keep talking.
Set up the
She
split
likes
screen real quick.
she likes seeing all of us in that.
It's very hard to try to go from one person talking to another to the funny points.
I don't think it really has to be a funny point.
Is this going poorly?
It's going swimmingly. Don't worry about it.
Excellent.
Enjoy your meth ball.
Excellent. Yeah.
I opted for an
Yeah.
orange one. I'm reformed, all right?
He's on that pine saw.
Anybody got a meth ball?
Just looking for a green one. Just looking for a green one. Nasty. Yeah, I don't know why people would eat these because, I understand, if it tastes like meth, and you like meth, but
Oh,
at the same time, it's not going to do what meth does. So
yeah.
why would you put yourself
Dude, yeah,
through
you're
this?
just-
Because
You-
all
you
you can
get
get
the
inside
flavor?
is heroin.
Oh God.
That's why it was probably hot commodity as soon as I got there.
Yeah.
I mean, who's
Got any
really,
meth?
who's doing meth for the flavor?
I don't think anyone. Mwah, it's so delicious. I don't think. Oh, ugh.
Oh, it
That
does
was-
my camera feel.
That was
Dimitri.
definitely the big drug of choice in there. Mostly everyone
Heroin?
that I was in there. No, meth.
Oh, I would want
Yeah.
heroin. I just want to try and kill myself and like just sleep the whole time. Maybe not kill myself. I think I took that too far, but
Yeah, we got a psych ward on her. Take
You
her
would go to the
T4.
Fed Med.
yeah, nice home base.
We got a jumper. Yeah,
What
those
are,
guys.
are you still slapping on Cajun mix over
Dude, this is good case.
It really is.
Where do I find
there?
this?
Dude.
I don't know. You probably actually Google a lot of this stuff. King's Fresh and Delicious.
I'm gonna probably buy it Bob Barker.
I don't know because this is in the vending machine, the vendo, if you will.
Was it King's Cajun mix?
King's Fresh and Delicious Spicy Cajun Mix. I think you're gonna have to order it wholesale, honestly, and that's
It is
fine by
industrial.
me.
Condiments. There's no way that's right.
Walmart.
There's no way.
Oh,
you
those
can
are
buy those at
ads.
Walmart.
Just type in King.
Cajun Party
See,
2
no,
pound King
dude,
Nut.
I
Hang on.
I tried to find shit that I had in
Hey,
prison.
right?
And
No,
you
a
cannot
King Nut
find it.
company. It is King Nut.
It is King Nut.
Yeah, King Nut. Copyright companies. Oh yeah, here. How about you just right down there? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Damn,
Minus whatever that little square is. $7.99.
$8.
$8 for it's 2 pounds though. How much is this?
Probably a pound.
3.5 ounces.
No,
All right, deal.
that's a
Bring
pretty
it
good
on.
deal.
That is not bad.
Give me 8.
I'll have
1,000.
16 pounds of Cajun mix.
And a shit ton of fucking crunch bars.
If you do that, you have to go buy the whole entire fun size bag of the fucking crunch bars for the kids crunch bars.
Why not buy full sized? I mean, come on.
Made for your giant ass.
I mean, unless you just really like.
You have to fucking peel 3 of them at one time to fucking make the
So you
mixture
guys
over
want to
there.
snort some pouches? Or
No.
what?
Nope.
Don't mind if I do.
Nope, I'm good.
Well, you don't mind if I do you?
No, they got dried out. I was hoping I could get some berry berries because they're kind of brown. I could tell you guys I smuggled them out my ass. But anyway.
So tell me this hippie story.
Oh. So the first 2 guys I got transferred over to the trustee trailer with, or trustee tower with.
Oh, there's a little chocolate in that one. Ooh. Boy,
That shit hit
They had a little
different.
chocolate in that one.
I think prison's great.
You should go try it.
I might.
Yeah. Me and Robert will do the podcast.
No,
and
just go
then-
cruise around town.
You're getting fucked, dude.
On the hatch.
And you don't even get you don't get raped. You just have gay sex.
Yeah.
You love it. They make you enjoy it.
You don't get a decision in that.
Well, no,
So
in,
it's
in
more
Greene
like
County
rape.
there is a decision, and it's just you're both gay, and you're just saying it's just.
So you
'cause
find the
you're in
other gays,
But you're probably not gay.
unless you're
Well,
violently
You're
gay.
gay while
together.
you're in
there.
prison.
Yeah, just as long as you're violently gay, and there's no cameras, it didn't happen.
These are slapping.
Yeah,
They are
it's
not
a hot
bad.
commodity.
So far, as far as prison food goes, this is really good stuff.
Well, it's just county, and apparently you get it right there.
Oh yeah,
This vending machine
kingsnut.com.
This is like
Kingnut.com.
King nut.
Go get the King Nut instead of King Tut. That's great.
Yeah, I tried to find those beans whenever I got out. I couldn't find them.
What are they? Farva beans?
No, the dried ones.
So you had to cook them?
Yeah, like you just put them in with your ramen noodles, and then it would
Doesn't
like
it take
cook
hours
the
to
beans.
cook beans though?
Not these ones. They're fucking dried.
Well, that's
They've probably been cooked 35 times already.
Fuck, they're what's left
they're
over.
not even
Yeah.
beans anymore.
Yeah, it's just like the outside
outer.
shell.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty much
What
what
do we
it
do
was,
with them
but
now? Give them to prisoners.
It added a whole different flavor of to your food. Like it really did.
Really?
Yeah. You'd whenever they made the huge prison bag of nachos, you'd put 4 or 5 bags of those in there. It was delicious. It was actually good.
Since the bowl's freed up.
You cannot use this bowl unless you have King's Cajun mix.
Where's the King Nut? I need to speak to King Nut himself.
It took a lot
I do
to
like
keep that.
sunflower.
Actually, that was the second one I got. One day I got real hungry, and I was like, man, I ate it. And then the second wreck came around, shoving people out of the way to make sure I got it, you know,
Oh yeah.
because I had to get that out. to you
So
guys.
this hippie story.
Well, I get transferred over here. I get stuck on the bunk with. I get stuck on this bunk.
Set him on
with
the
this
underpants there.
schizophrenic dude. And there's this hippie, you know. I imagine the best thing to do is everybody's already pissed off at this guy. He owes me a cup of coffee already. So let's just use him as the guy that everybody wants to hit. He's our comic relief here.
Uh-huh.
So I just keep making fun of him. I'm just driving him just right into the wall. Like that's where I found my
Gay sex.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically.
This guy PR you?
With a hippie?
And I was just always on this guy's
That's
ass.
fucking good.
Gay sex.
Let me get a handful of that.
That's fucking good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I gotta timestamp that. We're gonna make that into a T-shirt.
Well, when I get to working, I get to yelling. You know what I mean?
Slapping, dude. That's
Move
movie.
on.
That's movie theater quality right there.
Man, this is fresh.
You know, you guys keep asking about this hippie. story.
Tell us hippie story, would you?
Speaking of hippies.
About to hear what your dad did to a hippie.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm yelling at this guy because he doesn't do nothing. He's a hippie. He's lazy. He's always like, "Come on, man! I'm not just because you see."
Is this the one with dreads?
Yeah, just because you see dreads doesn't mean I'm a hippie. I'm a metalhead. As he's talking about like this commune his girlfriend has in like Arizona. It's like shut the.
Desert rats. Huh?
Yeah. Oh, this dude's definitely a rat. So he's just the dude I'm always making fun of, and everybody else just loves just watching me work. You know, like
I'm sure they do love you working.
no,
Watching you work.
no, I'm telling you, it's funny because I'm just screaming at everybody. Like even the corrections officers, I'm yelling at them to. I'm an animal in there in this kitchen, just fucking washing dishes and doing shit. I'm just throwing people out of the way, just like I'm just working
Like Ramsey, huh?
Yeah, like I'm just working like
Prison Ramsey.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, of the dishes.
Dish Ramsey.
You know, that dish isn't clean. You know, that dish is shit.
Someone's asking if they brought anything in their prison purse. You bring anything home?
Yeah, a lot of people brought heroin in, and people died.
A lot of lives.
Too soon, bro.
A lot of lives.
But you got free laundry out of it, so I don't.
Well, yeah, that's his side.
I mean, yeah, you got a
Look, don't make me
68
to be
shirt.
the bad guy. So anyway, at one point, you know, this hippie, we're all making fun of him. I got everybody in it. Even the COs were like, "You dirty hippie." Bullying is the word I'm looking for. I bullied this hippie,
Nice.
and one night I got him cornered, like in a position where he couldn't get away from me.
Nice.
Gay
I like where
sex.
this is going.
This is definitely rape.
Yeah.
This is for sure
I
rape.
just walk. I walk right up to. I get maybe you know this close to his face, just slapping my stomach, and he looks like Lloyd Christmas from Dumb and Dumber. Like,
Kick his ass, Seabass.
for manly love, be here at 3:15
Yeah.
sharp.
Wine him, died him, 69.
Wine him down in 69.
Yeah, and that was about as gay as he got. Except for I think a couple days later, around breakfast, he just woke up and pissed me off. This guy, I'd give him every day. I'd give him a chance to not piss me off, and he did. Everything he does just pisses me off.
Did he ever present himself too?
Yeah, he said he would suck my dick in front of everybody just to show everybody how small it is, and that was the
kind
point.
of funny.
Did you let him do it?
Strike one hippie.
Fuck no,
That's
I
a
didn't
funny
want everybody to
joke.
see how small my dick is.
Strike one hippie. That's good. That's a good hippie joke.
Yeah.
Suck your dick. Just
Shut
to
up.
show everyone how small it is.
So anyway, this guy he got thrown to the hole for making hooch. I think I drove him to drink. Honestly.
How long was he in there that he found it necessary?
This was like 2 weeks.
So after 2 weeks, he was making his own toilet wine.
This went from gay sex to a relationship. I drove him to drink.
It was. I really missed him whenever he was gone.
Did you catch a domestic in there on this guy?
No, they call it a PRIA. It's a prison rape.
Prima nocta.
There's a form you have to sign whenever they book you in. Gay.
Damn, that's pretty homo.
Yeah, that's what I mean by no cameras.
Yeah,
that's where you violently kiss each other in front of other dudes. That's pretty gay, man. The whole situation.
Well, I think anytime you get a bunch of guys together,
it just gets gay.
It happens.
It just gets gay.
It definitely.
And I mean, in the gay way, not like the gay way, like that, like that's gay. Like this was literally, homosexual. There were dudes like touching each other's butts and stuff.
So how many dongs you see? Count them on
about 6.
6 dongs.
At a certain point, you get like one of those old stagecoach horses.
Oh, blinders?
Yeah, he's got blinders on. But every once in a while, somebody would trick you.
Walk in front of you.
They'd just be like, hey, you want to go grab me something from over here? And you're like, we'll be like, sure. And then they'll get them.
So
They'll look down the...
Like the old goat from Waiting.
Yeah, but like nobody's actually doing it. There's just some old naked dude in the bathroom who could have very well gotten clothes
just,
like in private, but he's just, hey everybody.
They're just telling me, hey, go check this out.
Yeah. That's all you gotta say is go check it out. And you get halfway there and you're thinking,
I shouldn't do this.
It's dick.
It's a wiener. I know it.
Some old man's ass.
It's a bean.
There was a guy that was like the leader of the white car there, and
what? The white car?
Yeah,
is it a gang?
I mean, it's like they
White
call
gang?
it cars in prison, so it's like
instead of gang.
Like all the white people would be in a white car, the Mexicans would be in a Mexican car. Like I mean, it's just how it was. But he would always see how far he could away from his toilet he could pee.
Fun game.
So unfortunately, you would always see his ding dong. Like always, because he'd be like outside of his cell, peeing
powerful
into
stream.
His, he was turning red.
What's the most
His
powerful
pushing
stream
was
you
so
saw
hard.
on the inside?
It's the only stream I saw.
It became a game too, because like they were like, "Oh, dude, that's a good one. That's a good one." Like he's like standing he's standing by the rails, still peeing in his toilet, which was like fucking 7 feet away.
Dude, that's wild. What a stream!
That's all you have to do is practice. There's muscles you didn't even know
do
you
it
had.
every time he took a piss. I swear to God, you would just see him start walking backwards, just holding his cock, peeing as far as he could.
Man.
And then he's got to like run back in because if he starts dribbling,
yeah.
He's got to clean it up.
Right.
Prison rules.
Gummy bears.
Those aren't bad. They don't
no
really have a lot of
Hasbro,
flavor.
but green.
Oh, that was
Everything green tastes like meth.
Y'all got a meth bear?
Meth tastes like green.
Somehow I think that's true.
Hey, we had enough.
You stole all the chocolate.
What time is it?
11 something.
11:06.
11.
Yeah, right. Eat some bird seeds.
Man, you were eating pretty good in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So explain to
I
the
can
prison the food, and I'll ask Robert first, and then I'd like to hear your just like 3 hots.
Well, I pretty much didn't mess around with that trash that they serve you. I was a privileged kitchen man.
Would you say you were white privileged?
Well, there were a couple black guys.
You didn't answer the question.
Well, of course I was white privileged. Look at me. I'm still alive. I don't have any new scars. I didn't suck
butthole's
anything while I was in
intact.
there. Of course I have white privilege.
Wasn't split in half. Hey, buddy. Go ahead, dude.
Hey, little guy.
You want a chip? Talking about splitting your dad in half. Man, it's tough to have a prison conversation with such young ears.
Yeah.
He does. This is his first. He didn't know I was in jail. We kept that a secret from him.
That's why we brought all the snacks to keep him occupied.
Yeah, he doesn't know what's going on.
Daddy was traveling the world to get these.
I went to get some scratchers. Gallon of milk.
Damn
120 days later.
A giant hawk flew out of the sky, picked me up, dropped me off in Chino.
Reno, Nevada. So I had to gamble my way back home.
You ever hear a song called Rambling Man? It's about me here. It's about me on my way home to you. He doesn't believe it. Not what one said.
That's in the cradle in the silver spoon.
Little boy blue and the man on the moon.
Careful, guys. We get copyrighted.
Stop there.
Yeah. All right. So describe your favorite dinner, I guess. And actually describe the worst dinner.
That hippie.
I bet he was a real dish, wasn't he?
Oh, dude, that dude, he got so fat in 2 weeks.
Wait, was this the biscuit and gravy guy?
No, but if this guy had direct access to biscuits and gravy, he would have been, just screwed. Like, this guy's fingers got fat.
Clean Plate Club.
And I made fun of him for how he walked, because he walked like a girl. So I don't remember how he walked first. After I said that, he started walking around like this.
What? Like orbitally?
Yeah, he just trying to get real tough all the time. And he was just fat. There was another guy who put himself into a biscuit and gravy coma. like you do not want to be on the morning trustee crew because you have direct access to biscuits and gravy. And
Biscuits and gravy. Biscuits and gravy. You get a biscuit?
Yeah, I got some biscuits and gravy.
Need a biscuit.
Bird. So
that is bird food, dude.
I mean, all the morning guys look like they're pregnant because you fart. I had bird noise.
Yeah,
Nice.
bird food. Yeah.
So anyway, worst meal, those beans. Best meal was actually a cold cut.
Okay, so but if you have beans, are they just pouring beans on a tray and that's all you get, or you get a little bit of cornbread? Like what's the meal?
Yeah,
Tell me about the meal itself. Like what do they pair things with? How does that work?
You remember that tree from grade school, the pyramid?
Yeah, the food pyramid. It's not a tree.
It's a pyramid.
Remember that tree that's shaped like a pyramid from school?
It's a fucking triangle.
Huh. What did the meth do to you?
it was the meth ball, man. So,
you can literally see squares, circles, and shapes.
Hey.
Good.
I'm really feeling like a real winner dad right now. You get like a cornbread, like you get like a cake, a vegetable.
Shit hawks, Randy. Shit hawks. I don't know who this dice guy is, but he's putting some funny stuff. Little
Shit
lady.
hawks, Randy. Shit hawks.
You got a damn hungry man to eat every night. They were like, enjoy it.
The only hungry man in there was me.
All right, Tay, what was the worst meal you had?
Fish.
Oh, shit. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
It was definitely the worst.
So what kind? Like a bone in?
No. It was like I said, I mean, it wasn't even like.
You know those ice cubes you made earlier?
Yeah.
That, but with fish.
Yeah.
And then fried.
Like it was, like there was no
Just
meat.
cubed fish?
There was no meat. It was like fish skin.
Like a fish stick, but.
No breading? And
there's nothing. Like it was fucking disgusting. Like, and that was I think I told you about it. It's like everyone said, if you eat the fish, just be prepared to sit on the fucking toilet.
Right. Was that the experience you had?
Oh, every day kind of rants.
Yeah.
If I was drinking coffee.
There was always a risk of taking
Look, I only try to take one dump a day because when you got single ply,
Sandpaper.
Dude, it's bad.
Sandpaper.
You get a bad poop.
Oh, I have some single ply work right now. Terrible. I get it.
It's horrible.
Putting your
You don't
finger through it the
fucking
whole
get it.
time.
No, that's
No, you You learn to get around that one.
Taking a shower once a day is to replenish,
to wash your ass,
to replenish the scabs. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it's like sandpaper.
I remember one of the times we were at one of the restaurants. Taylor went to the bathroom. He came out. He goes, "They need new fucking toilet paper. I'm getting flashbacks from prison in this bitch."
Anyone that has single ply, it's like, dude, just get rid of it.
It's
I understand
all
you're
worthless.
trying to save money, but
You're not saving that much money.
every customer is gonna hate going in your bathroom.
It was
Like
still,
that has to wipe their ass
There'll
or
be a-
vagina.
there'll
It
be a
doesn't matter.
forum
Like
about you.
yeah, it does.
Yelp review.
it's literally like fucking sandpaper. It's horrible.
So again, I'm just looking for the prison meal. Are they setting you up with? You got an entree, obviously. Is it the same on the side
Every
part?
day of the week is the same thing on that day.
All right, but so
Wednesday
fish.
was
What else,
the day
what
that
else
we
you
got
have with your
fish.
Hey, that
Yeah.
must be like a nationwide thing.
Yeah. Wednesday is always when we got the fish.
So
But-
everybody hates Wednesdays. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they would give you like, and it was like
It was doo doo.
Did you have to eat it,
you
Like-
didn't have to.
or you just go hungry? Like
But
that was,
Yeah,
it-
you go
dude,
hungry.
It's
You
one
go
of those
back and eat
things
some
where
of
it's
these
like
treasures.
a lot of people don't understand either. It's like, dude, like if you can order 10, packs of ramen noodles or 20 or whatever, I can't remember what it is. Like the max.
This
say on
doesn't
there.
have
Yeah.
like the only thing you can't order. Like it says limits on it.
Yeah, so he's
Unless
But
they
see,
charge you for
no.
ramen.
Now, one time I tried
$2
getting
probably?
like no 65
No,
cents for one.
yeah, they're cheap.
But I made a bunch of. They were out
So
of
yeah,
pouches.
you didn't have restrictions. I think you could either order 10 or 20. I can't remember.
Well, I should have had a lot more Murrays, but I didn't because they wouldn't let this one guy get like 4 cans of Murrays. They're like, why do you need all that Murrays?
Yeah, they
Bullshit.
so
Bologna.
a lot of people don't get it. That it's like you can order commissary, right? So people are like, oh, like you're never gonna starve in
Whoa,
prison.
whoa, whoa!
'cause
Where's
you
my
got
Murrays at,
commissary.
guys?
Right
Oh,
here. But
Sorry about that.
like you all have commissary, blah blah. It's like, yeah, we do, but at the same time, it's like Greene County is different than like federal prison, right? We can only
Yeah,
order
yeah,
like
yeah.
I think it was 10 packs of ramen noodles. So
Damn.
in reality, I mean,
That's like once a week.
I can
right?
eat, yeah. So I can eat, 2 packs of ramen noodles, and that would like fill me up. Well, you do that, you only get 5 days out of it. So now at the end of it, you're almost out of ramen noodles, and you only have 2 days left. And it could be one of those days where it's like they serve fish,
Oh yeah.
and you ain't got nothing else to eat, so you have to eat it, And
Damn. All right, so, he's got his wave builder.
yeah,
Just sit on my bunk like.
G Rob,
I feel like I look like
G Rob.
was it like Montez from Work
Montel Williams?
What up, son?
Yeah, the fish was definitely the worst. And then my favorite meal was actually on 4th of July.
Oh, well,
That was my favorite day of meals. So in the morning, they bring you this huge bowl of like, pretty generic Captain Crunch berries,
Wow.
which was awesome. Then they give you like
Milk?
a little piece of cake and then milk. So I was like, man, today is awesome. Like today,
So-
that was
Did they do
amazing.
holidays, or was it like on Christmas? Did you get
Do
something
Ramadan,
special?
that's for sure.
I wasn't in there on Christmas, but I know on 4th of July they definitely made it a special menu.
Mm.
But because, like I said, we had Captain Crunch berries that morning, a little piece of cake or whatever, which the cake in there was actually really good. And then for lunch we had hot dogs, and then for dinner we had hamburgers. That was a good fucking day.
That sounds
That was a
Jail
really
pizza.
good day.
Or a slam are good.
You got jail pizza?
Murray's scented nub rub. What does that even mean?
means you're wanking it with your Murray's.
Dude, no, bad idea. Bad idea.
Take it from my experience.
Trust me. Put some of that, rub it in your hands.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I believe you. I believe that you shouldn't put that on your Peter. Your Bud.
A lot of things you shouldn't put it on. But what you should put it on is all your hair. Like up here, right here.
Do your
Down there.
pubes?
Fuck yeah. You should have seen that.
Fuck
thing.
That's how he found out.
Yeah, but by the time I was done, that thing looked like Osama bin Laden.
So what the hell does that mean?
It means it's ready to
Ball.
blow.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, nice.
Nice save. I had nowhere to go with that.
Man.
Prison, huh? Jail.
Yeah, I just did this county for me, and I was a trustee, and I was in a trailer. Like it was really as easy as it could be. Still don't want to go back.
So, if you had any advice for somebody going to jail, what would that be?
Go to county.
Yeah.
Go to
Make
federal
sure you go to
prison.
county.
Just
Use Murray's.
yeah, actually, because I slicked my hair back and I put way too much in on accident, and I had to use this little palm brush, and it was just, I mean, it was so slicked back that nobody could tell. They're just like, I don't know what's wrong with him.
Could be crazy.
like that's definitely not a good look. But just ever since I put that slick back, the slick back saved my life, honestly. You know, 'cause
So-
without it, this one guy told me I looked like an out-of-work child star, one who didn't get fucked.
Okay. And thanks to your slick back,
Yeah.
he changed his mind.
Yeah, exactly. I've never wondered why I didn't get molested so many times in my life. Like, what was wrong with me?
Why didn't he choose me? It's like the Sunny episode.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why he didn't choose me. Was I an ugly kid or what?
Well, it basically boils down to I had the same haircut as one of the lunch ladies. So
I bet you did.
They all pretty much look the same.
It's just like the stereotypical, like
Yeah.
exactly what I have in my mind.
yeah, yeah, you got it.
Slick back hair.
Yeah, just
Lunch
like the Billy
ladies.
Madison lunch
Yeah.
lady.
Yeah.
I made some sloppy joes. I made them extra sloppy for you.
It's like I could eat. Well, that was one thing too. You gotta wear hairnets and stuff. And I don't
Do you
know.
just wear this?
No, I
Just
only
wear
wore that
this
whenever I was
every
day.
making
Yeah.
jokes. Like I'd run around like doing push-ups and like just getting mad, walking around. You know, I basically got that for this.
This episode.
Nice.
I figured, yeah, you guys might like it, but it sounds like
So,
sounds like I crossed some sort of imaginary line in the sand that you guys are drawing tonight. Look, we went PC. It
Yeah.
just happened.
Well, anything ever of importance?
I don't think so. If you're getting locked up, make sure you go to county.
Yeah,
All right,
dude.
that's your
Don't
advice.
go to
And
federal.
try and get into
Don't
the
punch-
trustee
If you can,
program,
which you
'cause-
can't make a choice, but if you were given a choice to go to federal or county, just go to county.
Don't punch the biggest guy there.
Yeah,
Don't
don't
get
do
in
that.
fights.
No,
Unless you want to prove your dominance.
no,
but
because they take
that's
it
on you.
to the hole. The hole is just you're just either alone or with other crazies. Like if you're trying to go to the hole to get out of like being afraid of a bunch of people, you made a bad fucking move. Because you're getting ready to go to the fucking loony bin.
With people that beat up people for
Do they
fun.
stick you in with other crazies in the hole?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
It's not like solitary confinement.
Like isolation is where you're by yourself.
Yeah.
In solitary confinement, yeah.
At least from what I could see, I never went to the hole. I just like did laundry there.
Bastard.
Like no, I
You just got to glance at it.
yeah, no, actually, one good one was my first day in laundry. My first day in laundry. You gotta like open up the doors and give them their laundry, and sometimes they don't want to give you the bags back,
Which is just like some kind of power move.
They're either looking to fight you or fuck you. I don't know.
They're just testing the waters, huh?
Yeah, they just
They're
want
chumming the
they want to
waters.
see what you're made of. And it wasn't the first day. It was maybe the second or third day. This guy, he was like, "Hey, I got done with because I do the top section, and then I came down and helped the bottom section." And the guy was like, "Hey, would you go over to 212 and get the bag for me?" And I wasn't thinking about it. I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll do it." I get over there. It's this like 8-foot tall dude just pacing. They just go back and forth. Instead of like being like, you can call the number and they'll open it up for you. I do that. I was like, "Hey, so is there another bag in there?" He's like, "Nope." I said, "Okay." He said, "No." I believed him.
The guy said no.
Keep that motherfucker.
And it turns out that I got lucky because I was like the third person that had come over there trying to get that bag from him. And one of the officers had went around collecting extra toilet paper and threw it away. So I almost died that day.
Wow. The webs we weave.
yeah, they did that to me on purpose, man.
Trap.
I'm still, that one was bad. I'm not kidding. Like, there's like a glass window. I'm like, "Hey, so, bud."
Hey, bud, we got an extra bag up there.
There's a bag. All right. All right.
Cool.
Cool. I didn't
I'm
think
just gonna
so.
go fuck right off.
Yeah,
Hit me up on Facebook.
I didn't think there's anything up there. That's right. I was telling him. I said there's nothing up there. And so yeah, I'm with you, man.
Yeah.
I keep telling these motherfuckers there ain't nothing in your room. I keep telling them.
Boy, nobody
They
wants
don't
to listen.
believe me.
At least I'm on your side, right?
I got your back.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
see-
we should team up.
Well, that's what I mean. It was the bottom side. I didn't do those bags. Like if I was on top, I would have known if there was a bag there too. Those guys tried to kill me.
You just realized this the first time?
I thought they were my friends.
I thought these cons were my friends.
Ain't no one in there. You're fucking friends, man.
Just you, yourself, and Murray.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was basically 30% Murray's by the time I left.
But you had some your skin very well hydrated. What?
It's Scott Tice.
Oh, those are old.
Oh, okay.
But this is the last thing he said. There's two kinds of people who go to jail: lifers and 180s. You know what a 180 is?
It's,
Somebody changes their life, probably.
that's the amount of days they're doing. I just
Yeah.
did 90, bud. So I don't think I fit the bill. And they all tried to kill me. But I had a lot of fun. I did.
Good. When are you going back?
Hopefully next week when I heard this faulty ankle monitor.
We need more snacks. We need you to go back.
Yeah, don't forget these.
If I go back, it's going to take about a year to get to it. Get them to the Wing Lodge.
All right, folks. Well, we're an hour and a half, so.
Yeah. I usually have a shirt
You don't have a
pocket
shirt
there.
Fucking idiot. Thanks for the chips.